Hey, what's going on, guys? James here, and welcome back to more F1 Manager 22 career mode for part number 25 then, guys, where we're going to head on to the Hungaroring in Hungary for the Hungarian Grand Prix, which will be the last one before the summer break. So yeah, we're off to the Hungaroring then, guys, and then we'll be on a long holiday off summer break then of the summer, and then yeah. So it's the last one then before the summer break then, and we're currently leading both championships so far then after Perez took home the victory in the French Grand Prix ahead of Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari and Verstappen in the Red Bull Fizz off the podium P3, who rounded out the podium in the French Grand Prix, the Catalan Paul Ricard. So with that win for Perez in that race, then he clearly ahead of the club, but he's close to the other Ferrari cars, like he's just 5 points to him in the Drivers' Championship. With Perez doing third, but Leclerc and Hamilton in P5, and Leclerc's in P4 currently in the standing so far. After he won the first 2 rounds, he's currently down in P4. And after crashes in Canada and Austria and retired from those races, and further along as well as Spain and Britain, and of course many other way he had suffocated, including that staying out for extra lap in Monaco didn't help Powder when it was ready to have only afraid he finished that in P10, only got 1 point in his home race, I'm afraid. So yeah, not very good so far. Well, good so little effort for Charles there. So he needs to try to fight back here. The 2 Mercs of Hamilton was in 5th and 6th. Alonso's in 7th place with 64 plays in the Alpine. Bottas is next up in P8. Ocon's in 9th, but Alonso hasn't got a podium just yet. Or even just waffle, neither does he. But Bottas and Ocon got a podium in Baku. Bob got a podium in Azerbaijan, and Ocon got a podium in the Austrian GP. So they're doing quite well at the moment then. Here's the rest of the field. Massey got some great points after finishing incredible P6 after beat Jules Russell in the Mercedes to P6 in the French Grand Prix. Good job for K-Mag. And thanks for his big points for Haas. That helped him to get ahead of Aston Martin McLaren in the championship. So yeah, nice going for them. So you see the Sutters there, yeah, Haas over ahead of McLaren and Aston Martin. Do hit 1 points on 10 points, and only Williams are the only team left scored then. So, well, are McLaren going to hope of trying to get some point, and are they going to stay like that with Aston Martin forever to what happens in the next coming any races, and might have severe some rain then coming then, or any technical red flags then. So hopefully we're gonna hopefully see that in the next race then coming into this thing qualifying for the Hungarian GP. So we had 2 red flags we had then from the Azerbaijan Grand Prix and the Canadian Grand Prix had then. They were both won by Max Verstappen as usual entirely. So since we got a lot of money then before the summer break, that we upgraded a new design centre then, so which will be only in some weeks' time. Do you think we could do anything to upgrade then? The computation of fluid dynamics is a bit low then. I think we'll probably approve that then before the next ATR period comes then. It only costs $12 million, so that'll be right throughout the summer break into the end of September. So let's upgrade the computational fluid dynamic. So let's do that. So the computational fluid dynamics CFD simulator is going to be upgraded to 3 then. So the airflow over aerodynamic copper will be increased down very much on the airflow middle downforce drag reduction system, DRS delta, and of course the airflow sensitivity and the airflow front as well then. So hopefully this will give us a good boost then. But I'm afraid that will be after the next, will be installed for the next ATR period, then it will be upgraded by then. So okay, that's disappointing for that. No development points for our race engineer or head of aerodynamics, Enrico Babbo. Look at him, he's so good at the moment then. So great contracts he's got then. So Pierre, where did he got 2 contract years remain then? So hope we increase that very much. We'll be scout for new to replace the reserve driver from Formula E, Sebastian Buemi. Then we'll find another driver to replace him. Then we scout for new drivers then, but we can't do that just yet. So we'll have to leave that until soon as we thought it would be. So let's have a look at our preparation for the Hungarian GP then. So qualifying targets then. Qualifying says at least 1 car getting to second place. We'll get for the Q3 with both drivers then, but not Q2. So same as usual. We don't need a lot of money at the moment right about now. We've still got enough then. Fast enough, we could probably take that then. Because we got that in the first group thanks to Perez. And hot streak pursuit tree, even though it's the last one before the summer break, we'll leave that then. We'll leave the hot streak topics then. So we're not gonna get any money. We only got enough for now then. So we got a research song we've got then for we've got one then we have installed then. I need to try and find the card customer. That's it then. So we currently have two of these we got research part we got then. We have the game ready for next season. So let me have a look and see. So we've got something in design, yeah, this is on the floor. Let me have a look at the car analysis then. Let's see if we already are going to be having some upgrades than updates they will have then. They certainly will have then. They got more medium speed and high speed. That means they're going to be a bit quicker than us then for this weekend coming up then. We only got one more way to the summer break. What about the Super Hours Mercedes? A bit quicker than engine clear. Okay, I think we might need to improve a bit then. So let's decide. Let me have a look at the warehouse then, just to check out first then to see what we got installed. And we got full front wings then that we still got, a side stick we still got, the rear wing we still got, side parts we still got, suspension okay for now on the floor. I think we had a bit of a different wing for quite a while since we installed it after in the first two races of the championship then. So I think we might need to install a new front wing. We're going to hopefully bring a new front wing down I think after the summer break. So let's do that. So I'm going to decide a new front wing then, guys. So let's do that then. So let's see how much of the particular fuel diameters we'll hopefully use. And we've got 2.0 and there's 42 days into the next ATR period in the beginning of September. So we haven't got much though because it's a long summer break off then. So let's use 1.8 of it of the PT to the we'll leave it just simply to lab. We've got 35 hours of winter we got left. So so if we leave that too soon, I need to hopefully check it out. There we go then. And it says that the design will complete by the 1st of September. So let's have a look and in 50 days it would be Grand Prix will be passing the Belgian, Dutch and the Italian Grand Prix. That's not going to be good news. I mean, it will be facing total 50 for the Singapore Grand Prix. I don't want to let that happen then. So let's hopefully, if we do a lot of ATR, I actually won't do anything at all to the day. So let's hopefully increase that down. We need to find much more pace and then hopefully be fast. I think we'll do about 25. Get 25 wind tunnel hours we'll do then. Hopefully will be the best will be then throughout the best team to find the limit. We need improvements for immunity, so let's increase that up then. And some low speed as well, let's do that as well. Okay, that's gone up a bit, good. 3.5 to AMG on the medium speed of the corner, that's good. 2.588, I think that would hopefully will be very quick at the point I was Ferrari, and ever since the just increase that, we can we'll decrease the airflow a bit to that back there. So hopefully we can go a bit faster than the Ferrari pace then. So let's do that. So okay, we've got 6 engineers we've got then. So let's see if we can hopefully what's it to see that we can hopefully do it time. So 3. So we use all the engineers. So well, there's only one still in place. So let's use them all up. Complete by September the 1st. That'll be we can hopefully fit it in time for the Dutch GP, but I don't think that's going to be nuts. So we will sit then. Let's have a look. Was it to the 19th of August then? Let's just keep it normal then. So September the 1st then, it will be first by. So yeah. So new for win and it costs $784,000 then. So we'll get that, and it will be finished though after summer break. And hopefully, if we cannot just install it for the Dutch team, for the Dutch Grand Prix, we can hopefully install it for the Italian Grand Prix, because so there's just a 4 or 5 week gap between Hungary and Belgium, because Hungary's on July from July 29th to July 31st, and the Belgian Grand Prix is in August. Is on August 26th to August 28th, which is in 4 weeks' time. Then, so that's not that long now. It's not too long it is until that. Then we've got a bit of a report done from some of the engineers from Hubberg. But the mean speed of our car one could be compared to the grid. Don't worry, the Hubberg, we already got that signed. We've got a new front wing that we managed to sign then, and we're going to hopefully get that by September the 1st. So hopefully we can look forward to that then. Good. Happy that we are consumed for that. Let's have a look at the let me have a look at the ball commanders of my teams then so far. Here it is. So the happy then. So the delighted in Barcelona and Monte Carlo, and in Spain we got the 1-2 there. So very happy for that. So that's fight in Australia, some fight in Canada. So good for our performers are doing quite good work. We got set up by because Perez had that crash in Canada. I should have noticed for that then. After he got taken out by snow, then managed to down the hairpin there. And good thing there was no over flag for that then. So before we go straight to the we can hurry fast forward to the next race then, to the Hungarian GP. We've got a sponsorship, I believe, Jason then. Okay, let's just stop it there. Just before the predecessor for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Let's hopefully find some. Let's get some drivers then to hopefully who are a Red Bull or actually a Red Bull Academy driver then. Let's see, Enzo Fittipaldi. He's in Formula 2. I'm not going to hold it because according to sign him up then. So he is actually, I think he is a Red Bull Academy driver, the son of Emerson Fittipaldi. So yeah. So I'll detail for scouting for him if he wants to hopefully become a reserve driver for our team. Hadjo, he's in for we can't hire him. Druvula, who is a Red Bull Academy driver he is. So could hopefully scout him. Who else? Not Chris Miney, he's not interested in that. Liam Lawson. Well, he's currently with AlphaTauri then. He's now racing with his team now in this year, so we can't have him. Or either Nico Kuberg, because with Aston Martin then. Berby is now he's another driver with Haas then. As well as this guy here, Oscar Piastri, and of course not Roberto Mari. No, not interested to hire him in the F1 Manager 2015, so we're not going to hire him. I believe that might be everyone. Yep. Alright, so all done for that then. So, okie dokie, so. Yep, the Hungarian Cup is only just moments away then. So, we're very dusted then. Let's go dive straight into the next race then, guys. It's time to get into this. It's time to begin round 30, the last race before the summer break. It's time to get ready for the Hungarian Grand Prix. But I'm afraid there's rain coming in qualifying, I think it will be. So we can't wait for that. So let's hopefully, this will not hopefully affect qualifying. We'll hope we get through safely into Q3 and Q2 safely, precisely so then. But let's do this then, guys. Let's hopefully do our best then and see how well we do for Hungary. So let's go dive straight into the Hungarian Grand Prix for round 30 of the Ever Mandatory 2 World Championship Career Mode.
The Hungaroring is a buzz with excitement as Formula 1 returns to Hungary for another round. It first came here in 1986 after construction on this purpose-built motorsport facility was completed. The Hungaroring is one challenging succession of corners and turns. The chief strength is affectionately known as the go-kart circuit. Drivers will have to find a proper rhythm to make the most of the layout. And for cars, low-speed downforce will be paramount. The season is about halfway through, and And it makes me wonder, what else is in store for the teams? Well, there's only one way to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Formula One.
So, this is the last one before the summer break. There's the Hungarian Grand Prix for Formula 1. So, motorway coming on Saturday for qualifying if it hits then. So, let's hopefully what the team will hopefully do then. So, gonna hopefully simulate practice one, see how well the driver will do, and see how the driver will affect the development car setup then. But if it's not quite the way as it used to be, I'll hopefully just sort it out all by myself then, and hopefully the mechanic know that they did something wrong. I'm hoping try to sort this out completely then. So let's go and hopefully just simulate practice one, and we'll do practice two only then. Just only practice two I'm doing in guy, and then we're going to hopefully time train to qualify after this. Okay, let's go and hopefully simulate practice one, then see who comes quickest. And you can see here we got Verstappen at the top down with Carlos Sainz in second place, then Sergio Perez in third, Charles Leclerc is in fourth, but he's got a grid penalty he's got down. I think he's got a 10 place grid penalty drop to come then, so we won't be doing a starting grid for the next year then, guys, because we've got Leclerc and Bob got grid penalty. Anyone else has got grid penalty? No, it's only just Leclerc and Bottas, because both were Ferrari Party engine they're winning then, these two, Alfa Romeo and Ferrari, because they're Italian cars. So Ferrari and Alfa Romeo have to do really best for their drivers. So see how competitive they hopefully go along, and hopefully trying to be the best, and hopefully trying to fight the rest of the pack, and hopefully get straight to the top and get some points then before the summer break. Hopefully we'll do that. Let's have a look at the 45% of the set content for Max, not doing good so far. Bad for him. Good for Perez. Okay, let's have a look and see. Let's see if we can let's do some changes as we can though. Let's have a look and see Verstappen's first. Optimal, okay, good job for the team. They've got one optimal, which is the corner winner. That's good to see. The women is so up there, that's a bit too high up, so they need to drag that down a bit to about 15. And then of course and go down up a bit then on the front wing. Anti-roll chamber will go a bit down as well. The high cam will go up a bit to about, I'm doing it the wrong way there, guys. Try go a bit down 14.5 on the rear wing, and then go down a bit to 2.95 on the tie cam, and toe out about up to 0.35, I believe. No, 0.4 I would say. And I'll let him run the mid tyres then. Oh yeah, I need to try and switch the engine, otherwise he might wear it entirely then. So he's only got one left then, so that'll be good news to see. Not much of the airways we've got left. We'll have to have a good penalty for the next racing, guys, so that's not very good news for Max then. So we'll let him set on the hard tyres. This Hungarian is so long it is. I'll let him run it for about 22 laps and then he'll come back into the pit. So that's the for that. Perhaps I'll start off with the rebel softer. Let's have a look at his confidence then. Great on the corner straight, but bad on the brake stability of the track. So let's hopefully change that then by creasing up on the front wing end to 8, I think. Bring that rear wing end down to about 14. No, 14.5 I'll say. And towards its beaten down to 9 to 1. And then, well, the track is going to be way out of it then. So that's not going to happen at all. So I need to increase the anti-distributor back up about 6 to 4. And then what can we do here? I see. Increase the tyre camber up to about 3.10. Yeah, that could help it if it works then for checkup. But if it's not, we'll have to be changing a lot slightly, and hopefully it will hopefully go quite slightly well. I'll send him to do the software about 19 laps he would do then. So I'll let him push on the pace when he comes out of the pits then. So let's hopefully he will do his best then. If he does anything, that will be a great penalty for the race itself, I'm afraid. So that's what we can do if Perez times the call for Verstappen. So be careful there, okay, the driving in the second Perez. So let's hopefully, however, when they manage then, throughout this Perez 2 second, of course, to be online. So let's see what will happen. Alright, the second Perez session begins. As we send our first driver out on track, it's Max Verstappen then. So gonna send him first out. So do my drivers do best as I can then to manage as a team principal at Red Bull Racing then. Hopefully, if you are find the pain means they're trying to fight back. So I'll just send Verstappen out then for safety measures to start off with. Are you kidding me? We've got a yellow flag away. It's only been about 3 minutes. Has someone gone wide? I believe. Oh, Gasly. What's happened to him? Oh, he's okay. We'll hope we get that in a moment. Anything from race control, Crofty? No? I think I might be able to bug in this here, so not to worry, okay? We had another yellow flag. I think Ocon, I think he's gone wide. Then when he was coming out, then there's the flashing amber lights above the red lights. That might be him then, so let's have a look at Ocon's car. Is he okay? I think he's going a bit deep then, so he's okay for the time being. Well, this Hungaroring does completely is very tricky just trying to find the balance then, so this is going to be very, very, very difficult. It's going to be then to hopefully the driver can hopefully be careful around him, because we see a lot of that in other YouTubers' accounts. Then I've seen those crashes down turn 12 and many other corner zones in the past then, so hopefully in this game, in my game of F1 Manager 22 on my PS4, we'll hopefully we will see any brutal crashes in this game. I hope not, eh? Let's take an on-board lap on 2021 Hungarian Grand Prix with Esteban Ocon. He's just by the way, Albert, you go down the straightaway then, and you head straight into turn 1. We'll take you down here a bit then. Since then, back in 1996, the Hungaroring in Hungary was the first country to win under the Iron Curtain during the Cold War period against USSR, USA, and of course Britain, France, and Germany as well. For turn 3 and heading up to turn 4, remember the first win was won by Nelson Piquet for Williams in 1986. Through turn 6, then through it to tight little chicane you come through, and that's something that it is then. Through into that at turn 8, and then it's a swooping right to the turn 9, and then to 11 turn 10, and then to the right at turn 11, and then take you down to the sort of steel straightaway then, and you take you down towards turn 12, and you go through it then into the left hand, you come through in turn 30 then. This is a short lap this is at the Hungaroring then, with 14 turns in total this track has got then. So through the cycle you come through then and down towards the line, and that's a lap around the Hungaroring for the Hungarian GP with Esteban Ocon. Balances.
Just too slow.
Okay, a bit too slow. Looks like some of the confidence are not going quite the way it should, but it looks like Ferrari might be firing back if we're going to be quicker than them. By the end of the practice, we're going to hope we get the best ever out of us in qualifying coming up later on. We'll hope sort of Verstappen's set up when he comes back to the pits. Oh, Verstappen, that's locked up. Oh, he's gone off. Verstappen's gone off then. Oh, good thing he's avoided the barriers there. Oh, that was a close call there for Max. Oh, he was trying to get ahead of the Aston Martin Stroll, or is it Vettel? I think it was the Aston Martin of Vettel. Excuse me, I think it is. Let's see. No, it was Stroll. It was Stroll. Lawrence Stroll, excuse me. And it was the Avatar guys just with Verstappen. So that's what happened then. So a lock up there for Max. God, he needs to be very careful then. Good thing he didn't lose anything. Otherwise, if we have a long lead range, if we lose a win, Max will have to come back to the pit. Look, he's survived there for Max there. Present car is 63%.
More work to do.
Yeah, we've got a lot more work to try and hopefully change the setup a bit when we come back to the pits drivers, so that would come a bit later on. Okay, Verstappen did pretty well on the medium tyres, he's back in the pits then, so let's have a look at his configuration then. Perez will come into pits as well. Okay, good on the road, but still bad on the track, so I know that was going to happen. It looks like we might need to improve and turn down the anti-word distribution to about 6 to 4, and no, a bit more up then to about 5 to 5, and then bring it down a bit. No. keep going the wrong way. Bring the tyre camber up to 3.15, and the tow will bring that up to 0.55, and we'll go up on the front wing cantle to about 7.5, I think. I believe that will help me get the traction up to good, along with the others. Okay, good. And we're gonna switch tyres there for Max. Gonna switch on the soft tyres, and we'll let him run this for about 70 laps to complete this. Then we haven't got much time to do done to this. Then and we'll do something to Perez and strategy next for the rest of the Perez 2. We'll do then. Here's Perez. Great, 3 greats. 3 of the greats we got. Or they just bound the track to the same as Verstappen. Okay, so we can hopefully increase the engine speed up to 5 as well, and increase the rear wing by 50, and then increase the front wing end as well, and the tyre camber will go down. No, stay there as usual. Then and the tow out will bring that down to 0.75, and hopefully this will be a great setup for Checo. I hope so. I'll switch into the hard tyres then. Well, we'll go much of we'll let him just run for the same as he did on the soft tyres, so another line into lap. So hopefully he will be smart and see what that will do for the rest of the press turn until we'll manufacture them to what we will be like when we get into qualify later on. Well, for the rest of the practice 2, all the drivers are hopefully trying to find the slipstream down and balance down. Oh, this is not what I want to see. The cars 15-16. 17-18 faster mine, Williams 19-20. They're waiting in the bottom 3 then. Well, it is now in the Crunch Championship then. So this is going to go on then throughout the rest of the season when the other drivers scoring points, not scoring any points. Then because the car hasn't got any points yet, and even not the 2 Williams drivers do, because they need some points then to get on the board, while they're going to finish with nothing, I'm afraid. Here's signs on the back of George Russell. Well, just hoping to see how the driver will hopefully get along and try not to make a mistake. But I'm afraid he went to the back of someone, because Sainz, which Mercedes is that? It's George Russell, because he got held double Hamilton in the last race in the French Grand Prix and costing the podium to Verstappen then. Oh, good thing he's not going to crash into them whatsoever for the rest of the post, so I don't think. Good thing to keep his cool temper in second place in the standing so far. Sainz gone a bit wide turn 8, gone deep at the chicanes. No, he is through turn 8. Oh, that was close. Good thing there's no contact there. Good thing Sainz didn't get a good penalty like his teammate has. What the heck has just happened there? We got another yellow flag. Has someone gone off the track? Let me have a look and see. Oh, a spin from Valtteri Bottas in the Alfa Romeo. What happened to him? See Verstappen just behind him. And spun now at turn 3. Oh my god, Bottas. He's a mistake there for the finish driver. But he's winning a couple of P5. He's being Bottas on the site said. This is good work for him. He's only 14. What is going on with George? This is not where we want to see him at the bottom there for the Super Album for the Mercedes driver George. Got Perez's confidence further before Max did. Let's have a look. 79%, great. Nice going. We just need to wait until Max gets his confidence and will play back to me. And we got the fire to fall. Let's have a look at the report. Let me see. 59%, okay. 59% for Max Verstappen there. We got the bands from him, so okay at the moment then for him. So team back to the garage where the time is now ticking down at the end of the Perez 2. So he's ended up quickest then in that second Perez for Matt ahead of his team Perez and Leclerc in the top 3 in 3rd place. So Verstappen is quickest in practice 2 ahead of his team Perez, then it's Leclerc in 3rd, Hamilton 4th, Bottas 5th, Gasly is 6th, Sainz in 7th, Max in 8th, Joe Green in 9th, Alonso in P10. Wow. That's quite a bit closer distance, you know, than between the Red Bulls and Ferrari. Well, Leclerc over the second up from our driver, because we're trying to hopefully look forward towards qualifying now, so we try to push hard to get the pressure on. So that's what we're trying to do. Was only 14 quickest though, he got overtaken by Trevor, and he needs to his best on the hard tyre, I'm afraid. So not good luck for George there, not very good at the moment there, but I hope he will come back strongly there as we go straight down into a qualifying coming up then, guys. So let's hopefully we're going to do our better, hopefully find the limit there. And let's hopefully what the team will hopefully manage that practice for and see if they can hopefully get the confidence up to near 100%. Let's see. If Perez is going to be quickest car, will it be Max? Let's find out as we go. And so dive straight into qualify there as we hopefully look at the Perez previous and see where our job will end up then from that. Are we going to be quickest again? I think we'll be then, I think. Okay. Practice is done. Just in that, I would see. So it is fastest there. It has the two Ferraris off the current side. Perez only 4. It looks like he's going back the other way then for Perez in the Austrian Grand Prix onwards now. After he got publicity for the French Grand Prix. Hamilton is 5th as Alonso in 2nd and then Gas and 7th player in Boston PA. What a good achievement it is for him. P10 for him. Even though he got his first pole as a Mercedes driver this track then. So nice win for him. So hopefully it's just going to hopefully help him out. 67% confidence, so he's going good for Matt, but great good obvious achievement for Perez, but hopefully they'll hopefully will go flying the distance they will find. Oh, 2 optimal, but 2 on the bad, okay. Oh, that's a bit too far off. This is our last chance to justify for the race itself. But hopefully we'll have to stick us down for 50.5. No, that will not do it then. I'm afraid the others will have to stay at start down. I'm afraid it would be bad. So last chance to set up them, I'm afraid. My mom would be a bit too slow, it would be. Perez. Okay, that was okay. That looks great for Checo then. So predictability great, cornering great, traction control is great, straight is good, and then good in the other as well. So that'll be okay for that then. So we'll have to go one lap done on the start time. I hope we'll make it through the Q2. But let me just check a look at the side if there's any rain coming down. I don't think we can see it from here at this point then. So let's hope we dive straight into qualify and see what happens. There's rain coming in qualify then, guys, but where would it be headed to? By the beginning of Q1? Well, let's find out and see if there's rain coming on site then in Q1. And having a look at the weather forecast there, and no, there is no rain coming in qualify 1. Maybe it might coming down by Q2, I think. So well, it looks like it's not going to be the Williams, the Aston Martin, or the either which one of these drivers will hopefully get out to the bottom 5 down and see who's going to get through to Q2 down. Well, I time to see who's going to get through then. Well, who's going to get through then? Well, I don't think it will be the Williams or the Aston Martin. But let's see how well with this first proper selection will pay out for all of those drivers. I'm saying Beaumont drivers out early then to hopefully. We're going to hopefully set the lap to pace down. We'll see how the rest of Q1 and what the rest of the drive will hopefully will tend to get themselves through and hopefully try and get themselves out of the bottom 5. And the first one we'll set the lap time for will be the Avatar Yuki Tsunoda, the Japanese driver from Japan. So, first lap is going to be set by Yuki Tsunoda in the Alpha Tauri. 28.0 in the first zone, 27.0 in the second centre, but going Perb in the first zone is Max Verstappen. So I just gone Perb in the second zone, but Max is thinking will be a bit quicker than that. And so we'll set the time first, and go with a time 1 minute 17.293. Nice up from Tsunoda, but Sainz beating 2 by over 7.35 tenths for the second than Yuki. So he's on the top now, at P1 now. Next one will be one more Red Bull drivers then, will be Max Verstappen third, and then Sergio Perez. They're out for their first 5 laps, and they will get the early pace than anyone else then first. So when he comes for the 5 cool because Max Verstappen in the Red Bull, he'll the Hungaroring, and he crossed the line for his first 5 lap in Hungary, and it's 1:50.792. He goes straight to the top then, with one base team at Sergio Perez. And that lap to put him into P2 ahead of sight. 167 temps, good. It looks like there's a little bit of time there because of traffic, so he's only third. With the TP finishes off his first lap on 3, he's nearly 3 seconds off the pace there. The other field tries to play in third play, but he's got a great pair to come up for the race. So it's the Red Bull 1 2 ahead of the Ferrari 3 and 4. Anyone else is doing a far lap with car finishes off his lap, he only goes ahead of the TV, and he's lost a bit of time as well because of traffic. Well, also in the early laps times there, so that's the first 7 drivers done the laps then, so let's see what the rest of the other drivers will attempt in this first pod commentary to try and get themselves through into Q2. Oh, that hold up from Ricardo there. He's going to hold on to his hand. Oh, Perez! Oh, he spun! At turn 13. Probably not going to crash into him.
He's lost control and spun.
Will that affect Hamilton's lap? Let's have the replay and see what happened to Perez.
Look at this.
So, through turn 13.
And this, yes, this is where they spun out.
Guys, what are you up to, Perez? You were just doing a sort of in lap then. You should not spun out there. You could have tested your ability to spun out. Gosh, what's wrong with you, Checo? Gosh. Let's see. I don't think it has affected Hamilton a bit there. He had to sort of because of yellow flags. Here he comes. Coming towards number now. And that lap time put him into 5th. Okay, that's okay for Lewis. He's 1 second off the margin pace of Verstappen. But he's currently safely okay through. Bottas, he's starting, he's lost a bit of time because of traffic. He's been held up then. Not good for factory Bottas then. He will have to go out and get to another lap to try and get through into the top 10 to Q3. Vettel's doing his first lap, then he only goes ahead of the TVs in 9th. So, not very good for the McLarens, the Aston Martins, all of the wins, because the upgrades are not helping them to have got much money they have to their balance. So we'll get more for next season. There's Lando goes into the ahead of Bottas. So Norris Trevor champ is in P7. Has done his first final lap. Then next will be Pierre Gasly in the other avatar. His teammate is currently in 6th place. So, what could the French Pierre Gasly do? Got 30 Q3 in France in the last race in his own race. What could he do here at Hungary? Over the light comes through. He only goes into P9. Is that for traffic? I'm not quite sure. I think it might be for traffic, But that cost him far more time, though, because some of the drivers are losing a lot of time because they couldn't find any foundations on the track side so far, just whatsoever, then, because of traffic. The other drivers are doing their final lap right now. Who will be next across the line? Will it be Fernando Alonso in the Alpine? Both of the houses are out on track right now. What's one on board on Fernando Alonso on his first flying lap then? Albert has finished on his first flying lap, but he only goes just by his teammate Latifi, slower than him. His teammate Dan. What about Alonso in the Alpine? Cross line comes through, and the Spain goes into 6th. He'll be alright there with that lap time, he'll be through. What about his team Ocon then? He's just got ahead of the Mercedes of, that was George Russell. He's slowing down to get prepared for his final lap, and Ocon needs to be out of the way when George does his final lap then. Ocon to the line comes through, then he goes into 9th, behind Tsunoda and Norris, but he's ahead of Bottas and Gasly. That's kind of a bit different, it says, and he will be the bottom 5 to be in the drop zone by the end of Q1. Mick Schumacher in the house is next to finish off his first final lap in Q1. What would the German do? Can he hope he do better than Dynamic Ricardo in Q1? When he goes back, goes into 8th. Nice going there for Mick Schumacher. Looks like the house will find some limits, they're finding that. They're coming back after got points in the last phase after P6 then for K-Mag. Next crossover will be the Mercedes of George Russell. First pole here as a Mercedes driver in 2022. Over the line goes third, but only goes into 9, slower than Mick. I think he's also been talking to the traffic as well. So many drivers are losing a bit of time because of traffic. That's not good news at all. Mazda Joe could knock out Gasly and Ricardo into the bottom 5. Actually, it might be Ricardo though, because I believe so. He's going to be a bit slow. I think he's going to be. So, yeah. So Gasly will be on the cusp of hopefully getting himself through into Q2. Kamaxi is on his first final lap right now. Let's see here on my on board here on the end of his first final lap then. Maybe a bit, can you see the full standings here? So through turn 13 into the 5 quick comes through. There will be one coming in Q2. So getting cloudy and other cats getting by now. Mazda over the line comes through. He goes into P6 where he were in the French Grand Prix. Behind Hamilton. Wow. Mazda in P6 where we were in the French Grand Prix. Nice going there for from Kevin Mazda there. The last two will face on the lap will be Lawrence Stroll and Joe Guanyu. I might put Guanyu now again, not Joe Guanyu, but I'll put that Joe Guanyu. But here goes Lawrence Stroll coming around to finish on his lap time third. He goes into 17. He's doing the bottom 5. No, not to get through. Then Joe Guanyu gets so into Q2 and knocks out Ricardo. So it's the same 5 drivers as it was in the pre-race in the French Grand Prix. Are they going to be knocked out by the end of Q1? Well, is it going to be the same as usual, or will there be a comeback? Well, let's find out in the last 9 minutes of Q1 and see what happened. And the track level is completely low because the track's not getting used to it yet for some of those drivers yet. Well, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Warsaw and Gasol just behind the 2 Aston Martins and Ferrari, they're going to be a bit slow because of their slow pace then. And they might affect Warsaw and Gasly. Well, this hopefully win the last final laps ones in Q1. And would it be Gasly out in Q1 for the first time this season? Well, only time will tell for that is the age will improve on the last ones here in the Hungaroring. The time is ticking down to 0 then. So, Mick Schumacher will be the first driver. He will be qualifying through to Q2 because only one driver will get knocked out. Because the both Aston Martins and both on Fredo will be out, I'm afraid. Ricardo is a risk to try and get be knocked out, Dan. Mick Schumacher comes around the final corner. So, is this going to be an improvement for Dan? And he stays 9th place. So no improvement there for Mick Schumacher there. So it's over the line comes third, then stays 4th. So no, over the line comes first, stays in PA. He will be saving 3 to Q2. Leclerc on the bubble then. Warsaw has been held up by Vettel. That would be his lap time win then. Alonso would be saying, oh, someone has gone wide. Oh, has Gasly gone wide? Oh, it's spawned! Gasly spawned! Oh, Gasly! Oh, Gasly, what is vulnerable? Is that going to affect Ricard, Dan? He's just coming around the bike right now, Dan. So with Gasly's spit, is he going to affect Ricardo? And I'm afraid it has. Vettel has got ahead of Ricardo, he's out qualified by him. So Gasly just barely managed to get through into Q2 there. Well, he's trying, that's going to affect many drivers, Dan. But he gets back going down, but I'm afraid his lap is where he will be definitely be saving the Q2 then just about. Stroll, Albert, Latifi have finished on the lap time down, but I'm afraid they'll be out. Gasly just barely managed with that spin at turn 3, he just barely managed to get through into Q2. Wow, just about. But I'm afraid that ruined Ricardo's fire up, so he had to slow down there when the yellow flags came around sector 3. But I'm afraid he's out, that he's been out-qualified by Vettel ahead of him. So I'm afraid Ricardo is out in Q1 as well as Vettel, Stroll, Albert and TV as it was in the French Grand Prix. But it's Vettel who's going to be starting 16th, this will be Ricardo, there will be Stroll, and the 2 wins of Alex Albon and TV all knocked out at the end of Q1. Now I do believe there's going to be Wayne coming in, covered to remaining 15 drivers then. Will we hope to see any McLarens or other toys through into Q2? Or would it be the top 10 as usual as again then? Remember, Kevin Mazda got through to Q3 in the French Grand Prix in the previous race then, guys. Will you do it again in Hungary? Well, let's find out and see then, sorry. Or we got Wayne coming in qualifying 2 then, guys. And there's no Wayne coming in Q2. Maybe more Wayne coming down the final couple minutes of Q3. So this is the battle to see who can get through into Q2 and who's going to be knocked out then. So some of the drivers are out on track right now. So to Joe out right now. So let's send out Verstappen out. I might leave Perez in the pits there and to the track number is a bit improved a bit, but I hope he will try to hopefully go gradually, hopefully go a bit higher than that. I hope then. So let's have a look at the first sector, the first signs then. 20.0 in the first sector, but someone's quicker than him. Good, Red Bull faster than the Ferrari, 27.6. That's great for Max then. And so we find the balance that we find then for drivers then. Well, so I don't want to be at the back then, and hasn't got purposes just yet then. He's winning P4 at the moment, Leclerc P3. as it was in the first qualifying session of the Hungarian GP. The first course is like the first of the first final up in qualifying 2, go with top 160.524. John Goyer's next then he's only 607 off from the side, so he's not safe at the moment then. Robert Max Verstappen then. Here he comes on his first final lap, then he goes to the top ahead of sides. We're told 1:50.759. That is extremely flying down for the Dutchman there. The flying Dutchman is flying down. Nice going for Max Verstappen there. Next up will be the Hazard Magneton, but I think he's got a bit of traffic he had there. Trying to get ahead of the players there. So let's see what Max's first final lap. Got through to keep the Prix in fast, but he got a bit of time because of traffic. He only goes into P4 and Perez is now through ahead of Magnussen as he gets out of the way then, and Perez is now done his first final lap then in the Red Bull. So let's hopefully how he will get along with this first lap in Q2 of the Hungarian GP. George Russell in the Mercedes on his final lap through turn number 14. Green the first turn, Green the second turn. Green will be in again in the fire today. He goes into third, and Perez goes into P2, gets ahead of George. He's sort of the P4. Perez safely through into Q3 to the top 10, and he'll be fight out for purposes in then. It looks like Lionel's not having not very pleased with himself, excuse me, and he's gone very off the margin there. 2.5 seconds there. That's a slow. He got held up by traffic. He has been held up by. That's not good for no. He will have to go out again to try to get himself a bag of chance to get through the Q3. Here comes Patrick Boss in the Alfa Romeo through turn 14. Getting close to the side of the pit lane there. Line on the entrance. I'm going to the pit lane there. And across the line goes Patrick Boss. Goes ahead of Russell. Then he goes into 5th. Here comes Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes. Through turn 11, the Mercedes driver won this track 8 times. He has won from 2007 to 2020. So nice going for the 7 time 10 to win here. 8 times he won then. So coming around the 5 he comes through then. Where will he go on his first final? He's pushing very much then. Heading towards line one now, and the cross line goes through, goes into 5th place. P5 for Hamilton in the Mercedes. Good going there for the Mercedes there. Had the Bottas, had the Russell and Joe. Both the Bears and both for the Mercedes could be game for the Q3 unless any of these last 5 drivers can hopefully get through then. Someone on the final lap then, and it will be Esteban Ocon will finish up his first final lap first. That's one ball on him. Through turn number 13, he comes through. Around the vehicle, he comes through. And heading towards line now. And over the line, he comes through. And he goes into only 9. Only P9. So is that likely to be safe enough for Ocon to get through into Q3? Well, we'll see about that. Mick Schumacher's on fire as well. Then good lap in Q1. And we're going to see him through into Q3 for the first time this season. Let's find out. Well, the vehicle comes through then. And heading towards the line now. He's pushing very much. Then he goes over the line. He only goes into 10. Only pushes his team and Mazda into the bottom 5. But the other Torres and Alonso are out there doing their last final laps right now. Alonso will be first to finish on his lap. Then it will be Tsunoda. Then it will be Gasly. Moments later on. Clear chase, all what Fernando needed then there. As he comes through the fire, he comes through. And in towards Lara now. And across the line, he goes into 7th. Behind Bottas. But he's ahead of George Russell. And he knocks out Mick Schumacher. Tsunoda. And he goes to P11. And Gasly last driver down to finish on his lap. Can you hope we get ahead of Ocon? It's getting close to them to see who's going to get through into Q3. As Gasly comes through turn 12 into turn 3, the penultimate corner where he's spun out at the end of Q1. Could be got through into Q2. So with this, hopefully this will be in the final play into the top 10 of Q3. And he goes into 5th. P5 for Gasly. That will be enough for the Frenchman to get through into Q3. Wow. Nice going over Pierre Gasly into P5. Wow, amazing stuff. Joe's had an Ocon down. Well, if you say that, then Papa Man will make it third, and also will be in the Alpine then to go third. That after he got knocked out in the French Grand Prix, and he had to start down in P12. He started dead in that Grand Prix in the previous race. So Claire going for the keep it on the both Red Bulls for Simon Perez, the both feel on the clan side, the both Mercedes on Hamilton Russell, the other top here Gazi, the two other male Bottas and Joe, and the Alpine for Alonso. But will anything change in a couple of minutes of Q10? See if it's gonna change as it will go in the 5 part Q2. So the part 5 is Ocon, Tsunoda, Schumacher, Magnussen and Norris. They need to have a better good luck time if they want to guarantee a spot in the final part of qualifying Q3 and the fight for pole position. Nice. His first sector is green. He's improving because of the first leg got held up by traffic. He was a bit off the pace then. He's trying to hopefully find some more time he needs to find then. Through turn 9 and now into 10. Well, only McLaren's only got appeared in Q3 just one, and that was that we got through in Canada on Friday, missed out on the points. Sadly, entirely done for him. But nice. Well, McLaren have been in the points since the Canadian Grand Prix then, so they really want to get some first points then. They want to get there, quite a long while there after a few races then. Then around the 5 cars, the time is 6 to 0 then. Carolina have a great lap time there. Over the line comes through, he goes. Oh no, he doesn't go far enough, then I'm afraid he stays in 15th. So Lando is out, I'm afraid. Next cross line will be George Roy in the Mercedes. He goes, and oh no, he stays 9th. Stays 9th, and he's trying to improve. Joe Guanyu crosses the line, and he stays P10. Come on, can we see someone through? What about Ocon? He's pushing, but stays 11th. Ocon is out. Let me have a look at the time, their pace. Yellow, all yellow in all 3 sectors then. What about the Hasses then? The last to cross the line. Someone's gone green the first and second. Can you get through to Q3? No, you can just go ahead and another Madison. Oh, just misses out. And he goes into P11. The Joe just barely managed to get through into Q3. Nice going there for the Chinese driver. He's through into the 5 part of qualifying. And it will be joining his team bar with it. Alonso will be in the Alpine to go through then. Great work then, clever work there for Gasly in the other two to get through into Q2. Nice going, into Q3, excuse me then. So good job for Gasly to get into the 5 part qualifying Q3. But I'm afraid those drivers are out then. Kevin Magnussen to Howard got through in the first Grand Prix, but I'm afraid this is out then. But only 26,000 of a second of Joe Guanyu's top 10 pace. Ocon is out. Mick Schumacher will be on P13. So 14 and Nice fitted. Well, they will move up places than the house is there because Bottas got grip penalty. He's gone as well as Charles Leclerc. So if it can happen, you can move up the field and hope to move up the spot then for the race next time out then. But they're going to hope to do pretty well then to hope to make up. But right now out, I'm afraid. These 5 drivers are in Q2. And the top 10 soon will be Verstappen, Leclerc, Perez, Sainz, Hamilton, Gasly, Bottas, Alonso, Watson, Joe, and I believe there's rain coming in. So all they have to do is one installation final lap then before the rain hits. So anything could happen for this. The rain is going to hit by the end of the quarter, so we're only allowed to only just do one final lap. The other one might go out to see the improvement. I'm afraid we'll have to only just do one installation final lap then. So this is the final position. Only one final lap we're going to do then, guys. And see who will get pole position then for the Hungarian Grand Prix. So going to just do one installation final lap then. So only one final lap then to see who get pole position before the rain hits. The rain is coming in, guys. So all I need to get out there, hope they do their lap then and see who get pole position for the Hungarian Grand Prix. But it has decided to go out first. That's cool. But remember though, guys, he's got grip penalty. He's got grip penalty. He's got, I think, for a new gearbox or anything. He's got to his Alpha Male. So he's going to stop way back the field. So hopefully he doesn't want to for it to be at the very back of the pack. You can set up other Red Bull drivers. That gas is gone set up. But what's going on with Sergeant Russell? Oh, I don't have that too late because the way it's coming down. The way it's coming down, then Science and George, guys, you won't be able to do your final. Clearly, you've got the time well. It looks like both Mercedes and both Ferrari are going to be trying to get through in the Wayne Dan. But we're flying Dan as we hope we see Fabio burst. He might start a couple of P3 if we get to the finish before we get to the finish line as well before the rain hits. Good thing we got the timing right then, guys. To send out our job before the rain comes down. The track will start to pour down with a bit of rain. Then it's coming shortly. Through turn 12, Verstappen is just coming through turn 11. First through turn 9 and 10 he comes through. Good thing I'll send them out there to do it there. One final lap on the soft type before the rain comes down. Through the vehicle comes Fabio past Dan. This will be Professor Poe, but not for long because we'll be flying than they are. As Boss sets Professor Poe, but Verstappen, my driver and the judgment leading the championship today, he's going to try and get back pole position for the Hungarian Grand Prix. He'll so he can. And we'll probably make it a Red Bull Formula lockout then. And it will be. Nice going there for Perez. What? Perez has been Verstappen. Perez is a pole position. Wow. As what he got in the French Grand Prix, Perez has beaten Max Verstappen. Oh, I thought he was going to be maxed on pole there, but Perez just beat into it. That's like what was in the French Grand Prix. Could Perez be on pole for the second time this season? Alonso goes behind by, goes to the floor, finishes his first final lap time down on the dry tyres. And Gasly will finish his lap time down. The way it's starting to fall out, it's starting to rain. Gasly was able to finish off his lap down before the track gets even damper. And what happened to the Ferraris and the Mercedes? Because the track is down heavy, pulling down with rain down. Gasly finishes off his lap time. And he goes over Alonso. Wow. But he will be signing cover P3 for Gasly because Bottas has got a grip penalty he's got. This would be a great start for Pierre Gasly. Wow. This is chaotic though. It looks like the Ferrari and Mercedes and the other manager are going to have miscalculated Dan. The timings Dan. Oh. That is disappointing saying for Dan. They'll try to find some slipstream. I'm afraid the wind has hit. Hamilton feels like somebody's bit off the pace then, so man, that's gonna be a disappointing saying for him. Sainz and Leclerc could not believe it that the rain has just been them to it. They could have said that earlier, but I'm afraid they mistime it right then. I'm afraid Purpose will be out of way. I'm afraid for the Scuderia. I'm afraid. Well, I might not see any more lap times we improved there, except for those drivers that are lap time down. I think Hamilton will be pleased. They might start their place then because the grid penalties then. But good be there. The Ferraris are playing science. A good job for Lewis then. So nice going for him. Bottas got grid pace, going third, but we'll drop down several players. We will start P3. Alonso will be fourth for the start of the Hungarian GP next time out then. But it's going to be, there's no way the rain will dry up in time, but it's pole position for Perez, for Red Bull for the second time this season. Perez is on pole, then it's Verstappen, then it's Bottas, and then it will be Gasly, and there's Alonso and Hamilton, but it will be Gasly, will be starting P3. And these drivers will do their lap times on the interview and see which of them are they going on full wet. Well, okay. Well, the Ferraris and the Mercedes have gone out on the intermediate time. Hamilton might have done enough to try back 6 points, but he's going to have to see if he's trying to help me pull that laptop on, but it's not going to be enough because the headphones have been poured, and I'm afraid nothing they cannot do. The miscalculated timing right, and with that, they're going to start to fade back to the pack at the front of the pack for the way it's coming up. Well, let's see. Well, Hamilton will be okay for 6th place, but let's see who's going to be against. Who's going to be faster on the intermediate tire ones. What's Leclerc finishes on the lap times first? Was so, but now Leclerc ahead. What about Sainz? Get ahead to Russell and Joe Guanyu in the Alfa Romeo, and that's going to be P10. So it will be Leclerc will be ahead of Sainz. There was Russell and Joe, but for my driver Perez, that's P1. from a Rebel Jars, I was in the pit because it rained hard and we decided not to go out there on that far run then, guys. But it's another pole position there for such a player. Second pole of the season for him, for the Mexican driver. Nice going there for him. Pole position ahead of Max Verstappen. With Bottas, he's got a great play, he's going to drop down the field. For a good field play for him there. The top field they've got in the Azerbaijan GP in Baku. So yeah, just on finish that. But Gasly's going to be starting in Club P3, I'm also going to start in P4. Hamilton will be in fifth place, good feed, got a good lap of the world, 90.206, good feed. A bit of slow though with the rain though, but he will start P6 then, but he will be starting fifth place because the Bottas is going to be dropping down the field. And Leclerc will drop back then, so Sainz will be starting in P6. When Bonner and Leclerc will be throwing other players back to the pack there for the race next time then, guys. So yeah. So what a calamity there at the final part of the Hungarian GP then, guys. And it will be my drivers on the front will be Sergio Perez, who's beat out Max Verstappen yet again though. As it was in the first Grand Prix last time in the previous video, is Perez on pole and will hope to win again though for the third time. Or will Verstappen trying to get that win from it and want the team orders then I'll just will drive for the race next time out then, guys. Well then, guys, so that is it then. That's all we got time for qualifying for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Thanks for watching and all the comments you have been supporting my channel very much then. So please like and comment as always then, and subscribe to my channel for more of this then. So that's very good then. It has been the first season of me. Then do consider a big fat thumbs up and join the James Gaming channel for more of exclusive video content to look forward to very soon. But apart from that, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching the Hungarian Grand Prix qualify, and we will see you then for the race then though. And see if we can hopefully hell off everyone then, and people will win again then. See if Perez will win again, or will Verstappen go for his 10th win we will get. Well, let's find out, shall we then? But we'll see about that then next time out in the next video then. But until then, guys, until the race next time out then, guys, I'll see you all later. Goodbye.